In this video, we're going to talk about how to qualify for original contributions for the O-1A visa. So if you're in the process of getting the O-1A visa or you're doing some research and you wonder if you qualify, well then this video is for you because I'm going to cover exactly what it requires and share my petition with you as an O-1A visa holder. And in this video, we're going to talk about the original contributions and how you qualify for this criteria. So let's just get into it. So as you probably know, there's 8 criteria to qualify for the O-1A visa, and at least you need 3 of these. And in this video, we're going to talk about the criteria original contributions. And I think like many of the other criteria, it is very broad. It can be a little unclear what it really takes to qualify for these things because again, original contributions can be so many things. And how is that really defined? I think that's really difficult to tell, like when is something unique or an original and like important and when is it not? It feels very subjective, a lot of this. And that's why I think it's helpful to share my petition so that you can see what I included in my petition and qualify for the original contributions. And also, I don't think my original contribution is the strongest in my petition. And also this can give you a bit more realistic feeling and understanding of what it takes, that you don't need to invent some new crazy thing that is patent or something like that. It doesn't have to be like that. But first, let's just quickly have a look here at what the official requirements or like criteria is, and you see them right here. So again, I think it's not super clear what exactly this means. And I think again, this is something lawyers and experts knows more how to navigate in this and show that you have something very original. So with that said, let's have a look at my petition so that you can get a better understanding of what an original contribution could be. All right, so here we have my petition, and here you can see this is me, Christopher, and you can see my specialty, or like what I'm specialized in, is technology entrepreneurship with specialization in e-commerce. And this is my company and CEO in that company. And here there's some of the different categories, but let's just go down to the one we're talking about today. And that one is original contributions. Here you can see original, scientific, scholarship, or business-related contributions of major significance in the field. So as I mentioned before, mine I don't think is like the strongest one. My argument in my petition is that I started a company around 8 years ago that was called L'Amour Box. And this company is a subscription concept with like romantic and erotic toys. And the whole idea with this concept was to give inspirations to couples that have been together maybe for a couple of years and they lack some inspiration and maybe they feel it's a little overwhelming or they would never really do anything about it if they had to go to a shop and buy something. And then this way, it being a subscription just felt like, this is kind of a fun inspiration to relationships. And this is something that no one really had done before. And in this way, I try to highlight that this is something unique, something that no one really have done before. So that's kind of what my original contribution is here, because I think a lot of my other businesses was not as original. It was more like, okay, there's a web shop selling this product and then now I make a competitor to that one and maybe have a better price. And that's not really an original contribution. But making a concept, that is very different, that no one have done before. And, we got also, as I mentioned in some other videos, we got investment, we're in TV shows about this. And this way really showed that this was something truly different. So again, maybe it was more about the concept, the marketing, the packaging and feel, and not so much like the big engineering that we came up with some new patent or something like that. So it really depends on what eyes looks at this. I think it's very subjective because maybe some people would argue this is not super original. But again, it depends, if it's successful and it's different, then I guess it is original because it didn't exist before. So I think being original doesn't mean that you need to reinvent the wheel. And then here you can see that I have some different evidence. I have a pitch deck I included. It shows, some of the development of the process. And again, some big contracts that shows that actually we bought a lot of products. We sold a lot, like with revenue. So different things to back it up. Let me just see here if I can find some of these examples. So here it's a little difficult to see, but there is like things here where this is some things from the pitch deck. And I know now here this video is not that great. Again, this was like to back it up to show, like, okay, here's the pitch deck. We have something truly unique and different. So that was my way of showing that I had done something original, something different. And I hope this gives you some insight to what an original contribution can be, because again, it can be so many things. If you're an entrepreneur, have you started a business that was a little different, that had something unique? Maybe that is enough. Did you get a patent to something? Well, maybe that's a really good example. If you're not an entrepreneur, but are a musician or an actor, maybe you have something unique, some performance or something that was very different. I think really it's about just brainstorming, like, okay, what kind of really unique things did I do in my career where I decided to do something where I just believed in myself and it was different from anything that really existed before. I think that's really what you need to ask yourself. And if you see that you have done something like that in the past, well, then that is a good start for qualifying for this criteria for the original contributions. So I hope this gave you a bit of insight to what the original contributions is. Again, I just based it on my own petition, and I hope you found it useful. If you want to know more about if you qualify for this original contribution and some of the other criteria, then the best thing you could do is to schedule a call with Deal. I have a link here and also in the description where you can schedule a call, and it's maybe just a 20-30 minute call, and they can give you some insight if your profile is strong enough, if the O-1A visa is the right fit for you, or maybe there's another visa they can help you with. So I think that is the best thing you can do if you're really serious about moving forward with this and understand whether or not you qualify for a visa and actually making the move. And again, my petition was made by Deal, so I think this is a good way to showcase that they did a great job. I got the visa, I'm an O-1A visa holder today, and that was because of them, and maybe you can get the same. I think this covers it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit the like and subscribe. That would help me so much make more videos like this and help you with your journey going to the US. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in one of my next videos. Thank you. Bye bye.